one of the things that people always ask is, what kept you going? What motivated you? It's a very, very difficult question to answer, but the first answer, part of the answer, is winning's addictive. When you're the best in the world, when you're successful, that feeling is addictive. And the second is, and I always was motivated by the team, the people around me, feeding off them and interacting with them. I could never have ever have done it in a single scull. And I guess the third part is we also knew that there were people all around the world at that very moment training to beat us. I know it because I've spoken to them. And it was kind of pictures up on fridges and shaving mirrors and, you know, in their car kind of next to the Speedo so that they would look at pictures of us, literally, and say, they're world champions or they're Olympic champions, we're going to go and beat them. You guys are pretty much at the top of your field. You know, you have to have that same sense of your opposition looking at you and deciding, right, what do they do? How can we copy them? How can we catch them up? And if you don't get a sense of you're never going to beat us, a kind of getting the hair standing up on your neck and you're not going to catch us up, then you should go do something else for a living. Right. We've got a distance, we've got an intensity, then there's technique. Rowing's an amazingly technical sport because it uses every part of your body. Arms, legs, back. And you could take a silhouette of my rowing stroke and put it up on that screen, and I would be able to identify myself from Steve Redgrave or James Cranton or anyone else in the world. Because there are things that I did that were wrong, things that I still do that are wrong. And so part of my mental application each morning, and this, you know, will be a crappy November morning in Henley, and the river will be like this, and you just won't be ideal conditions. But part of my mental appetite is going out and trying to change the things that I've been doing wrong, and been doing wrong for maybe years. Whether it's hands or where my head points or legs not working together, whatever it might be, I've got to want to be better. We all knew we'd proved ourselves by the time we, certainly in the Sydney combination and then rolling on to Athens, you know, I'd got gold medals in the box, kind of in the drawer at home. They were stored. They were safe. You know, I was already patently very good at what I did, the best, one of the best. And yet if I ever felt, oh no, I think I'm rowing fine, I think I don't really have much to work on, then you'd begin to slip back. But it's no good me rowing great as an individual in this boat and me being closed off in this world where no one else can influence me. We've also got to discuss how this crew of 4 is going to go quicker and how we want it to look. I can watch that video from Athens and see that the Canadians have got a subtly different technique to us. And the Italians have got another version, and the Poles have got another version, and the Kiwis another. What you'll never find at the business end of an Olympic final is a 4 where one guy's rowing like a Brit, one guy rowing like a Kiwi, one guy rowing like an Italian, and one guy rowing like a Pole. That's never going to work. So what we have to do is work out what the differences are between us, work out who's going to have to compromise, who's going to have to change most, and figure a way forward.